final fight of the evening. It's scheduled a 6-round light middleweight division. That's 154-pound division. And get this name, Ravshan Hudaynazarov from Andijan in Uzbekistan. Comes in here undefeated at 7-0. And he takes on Nazim. Stay with me now, folks. Mamadaliev. Okay. And he's from Bishkek in Kyrgyzstan. Both of these guys have extensive amateur careers, and in his professional debut tonight is Mamadaliev. So let's go to our ring announcer, Jimmy Smith.
This bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the light middleweight division. Your referee, Ravshan Hudaynazarov, fighting out of the red corner and making his pro debut wearing white trunks. He hails from Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan. I give to you Nazim Mamadaliev. His opponent in the blue corner. He weighed in at 153 pounds with a record of 7-0, 5 wins by KO. He is from Andijan, Uzbekistan, Ravshan Hudaynazarov. Referee Ravshan Hudaynazarov to give instructions.
All right, so we're set to go again. The scoring here for this fight is the 10-point must scoring system. No standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Only the referee can stop the fight. Decked out in the white trunks is Mamadaliev, and in the black trunks is Hudaynazarov. So we're set to go here. Round number 1. Again, this is scheduled for 6 rounds. Light middleweight division. That's a 154-pound division. Colonel Bob Sheridan here with Benny Ricardo, and we're set to go.
Hudaynazarov just keeps getting stronger and stronger. He started out with a unanimous decision win in 4 rounds, and after that was against Hershey Bazarov, and after that, he just started knocking everybody out.
Well, as you can see, Mamadaliev is a southpaw as he's blasting away with that left hand. This guy looks more like the way the old Soviet fighters used to look. They're kind of standing up straight, and he's got his hands held high. A little awkward looking, where the fella from Uzbekistan, Hudaynazarov, in the black trunks looks, a little tighter. He has a nice tight positioning of his body and is in more control, I think, than as the kid in his professional debut from Kyrgyzstan. Well, he's nailed with a shot here in the first round, and he goes down. Referee dusts the gloves off, doesn't bother to count.
Yeah, he thought that was more of a push.
Did he call it a push? Or, I mean,
yeah,
I thought
he called it a push. He called it a push.
Yeah, so I guess it's not an official knockdown. I thought it was a punch on the end of that, but hey, we just described the action for you, folks.
But, Colonel, here's what the Internet has done. I mean, the Internet has literally given the opportunity for a lot of these fighters to see the top skilled fighters in the world and try to emulate that. So the training has been so much better. Before, they never had access to see the top fighters, and now they're able to.
Hudaynazarov again in the black trunks, and he has things going his way here in round 1. Although the southpaw from Kyrgyzstan, Mamadaliev tries to get through with that left hand. Mamadaliev in the white trunks. He's getting it through, but the Uzbek fighter, Hudaynazarov, is able to avoid a lot. He's got that elbow up in the midsection, right up in the throat of Nazim. Nazim in the white trunks, pawing now with the right hand, and he's going to get himself in trouble as Ravshan in the black trunks knows exactly what to do when he paws with him.
Yeah, Hudaynazarov seems like he has no sense of humor at all. He's out here to try to destroy somebody and destroy him as quickly as possible.
The Kyrgyzstan fighter in the white trunks, hanging on now, gets wrapped with that right hand. Hudaynazarov misses with a wild left hand. You see the way he leaned back and slipped that punch, a little bit hanging on in there. Ref lets him go a little bit, which kind of surprising, but now he separates the two fighters.
And Mamadaliev just absolutely not getting his way at all. I mean, right now, Hudaynazarov just not out cooperating at all in any way with him.
Mamadaliev just got gripped with a right hand to the side of the head and a left hand right behind it. This kid is tough. Mamadaliev is tough in the white trunks. He hangs on. But you said it, Benny, when you look into the eyes of Ravshan Hudaynazarov, he's come here to fight. He's tough. The bell is ready to sound to end round number 1.
action again right there. Mamadaliev trying to get in. A very game fighter and a tough guy, Colonel, because he's taking some shot, and that was a push. Again, the referee ruling that was a push, that he brushed off the gloves.
And now that I see the replay, I agree totally. Looking from my angle, I thought that he had hit him, and clearly the replay shows the push. That's why we have a better advantage than the judges do, because we can review that like that.
With all the cameras and all the angles, we were able to see all the different shots that were shot right there.
But even though it was no knockdown, certainly Hudaynazarov won the first round, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's why I scored it too, obviously, because, I mean, Mamadaliev just seemed totally lost in there. I mean, he was stepping in there, trying to land some shots, and it's almost like, you know what, the heavy bag now is punching back.
You know what Mamadaliev looks like to me? An amateur fighter. That's exactly, and he's got a pretty good professional here who looks like a pro fighter. In his 8th professional fight, he's undefeated at 7-0, is Ravshan Hudaynazarov, and I hope I'm not butchering his name too bad, but he's come here to fight, and he looks like a professional fighter. He has the proper stance. He throws his jab right. When Mamadaliev attacks him with his wide shots, he knows how to curl in and make himself nice and tight so he doesn't get hurt. See the wide shots again by Mamadaliev.
And he's got those 7 wins, and 6 of them come by way of knockouts. So this guy definitely throws a very heavy punch.
He caught Mamadaliev with a good shot again, did Ravshan. Ravshan again is from Uzbekistan. He's undefeated with 5 knockouts, and you can see why, because he knows what he's doing in there. Mamadaliev is a tough kid. He's the type of kid you'd want in a foxhole with you, because he is super tough for the southpaw. He hangs on. He'll use his elbows. He does everything he can do, but he's not as slick a fighter as the fellow from Uzbekistan in the black trunks and Hudaynazarov.
No, right now, Mamadaliev didn't need a gun.
Look at that. They toss in the towel to stop the fight. And evidently, the people that had trained Mamadaliev said that they didn't want to see him take any more punishment. You know what? I don't disagree with
I'm in agreement, too. Because, I mean, he had no business. And look at that shot. He's taking those shots. He's straight upright, not defending himself at all. All those punches are landing.
He's got to go back to the gym and learn to fight as a professional fighter, get his proper stance, know how to protect himself. And even though I made a comment earlier that the towel being thrown in is not really the proper way to do this, as we listen to the official particulars from Jimmy.
Number 2, your winner, Ravshan Hudaynazarov.
Hudaynazarov gets it. It'll be scored as a technical knockout in the second round as the towel came in. And again, what they're supposed to do is come up on the apron and then they stop the fight. But it's academic because Mamadaliev was taking a lot of punishment here. And Benny, you're in agreement with me and totally that they did the right thing by stopping the fight.
Absolutely. Let this kid fight another day. Let him go back in the gym. And again, a loss to me, it's a learning experience. And that's sometimes, you know, in boxing we're accused of that, but it's a learning experience.
Well, you take a look at some of the action from earlier this evening. It's been a terrific night of boxing throughout, and I hope that you enjoyed it, especially our main event where it was wonderful as you watch Beibut Shumanov do the job here to win his 8th consecutive fight as he defeats Byron Mitchell in the 4th round. It came at 2:59 of the 4th round. A terrific victory for him. We want to thank some people here handling our distribution of these fights for KZ Productions. Doug Jacobs of Integrated Sports. Our executive producer tonight, Chris Gazzetta. Our director was Neil Evans. Our production coordinator was Carrie Lynn Redlands. KZ Events Production did a tremendous job, and we're proud to be with them. Hope that you enjoyed it as much as we did. For Benny Ricardo and our entire staff at KZ Events, I'm the Colonel Bob Sheridan saying, hope you enjoyed the action from Kazakhstan. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.